having people coming through online via Zoom or whatever. Teams meeting would probably be Zoom. But I just want to make sure it's all working. Same as like we've said, I've spoken to Purple. I'm going to have Purple come on here and a couple of guest panels. We got guest people to talk about the Brian Koberger situation to my co-host who doesn't believe in conspiracies. I said to him, it's not a fucking conspiracy when we recorded our podcast last night. It's facts. So I said, rather than me try and explain it, I'm going to have some people come on and give you a bit of an education. So, yeah. All different things. Have people come in talking about it. Like, I mean, in the middle of the show last night, he showed me his thong. In the middle of his thong, so I'll show you, right there, he's got a split. Where is the camera? He's got which way's my finger? Right there, a cutout. Oh, I've got to go the other way. Cutout. Oh, don't go too big on my face. Where's the thing? So there's a cutout that goes across. I've got to go reverse. There and across there. He's got a fucking bottle top opener so he can crack open a beer. And I was just like, that is just phenomenal. So, and he said, yeah, I know what you're going to ask. And I said, well, what's that? Well, if you get dirt or something on your bottom of your foot, it's going to taste like crap. And he said, no, people always say, what happens if you tread in dog shit? And I said, well, that's a fair question. So, yeah. But I've never seen a pair of thongs with a bottle opener on them.
That's interesting. I haven't either. When are you doing your podcast questionnaire?
We did 3 last night. I've got to edit them up tomorrow. So as the audio's done and then the video is done. I mean, that's the setup's actually. How do I turn the camera around on this thing?
Oh, I'm coming.
The setup's seen. So the setup's actually done. Like that's how it is. That's how we left it last night. All screens, the mixing desk, the cameras, the TV down there that we watch. Yeah. But like I said, the biggest thing is tomorrow I'm doing a recording for a couple of mates in a different setup, and they've got 2 people coming in online. So, yeah.
That's exciting.
Which I'm going to need anyway, because like I said, we're going to have people coming in from America and all over the place to discuss different issues. I can't believe how much crap music's on this phone. But
I bet you she'd beg to differ with you, Dad.
oh, that's my wife.
Oh, I thought it was your daughter.
No. But they're finally, I'm taking 6 skips to get to a good song.
Oh.
And now we're at Powderfinger now, which is good. You do know who Powderfinger are? Do you guys know who Powderfinger?
Sounds familiar.
Powderfinger?
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it before, but I guess I'd have to listen to it for a little bit.
We definitely need another Aussie in the house. Where's the... No?
Yep, I've heard it. I've heard it before, yep.
Right, so yeah. What's the next?
Oh, that's a good one.
Bit of Thunderstruck.
Definitely no ACDC.
Thunderstruck. Yes.
So did you go to ACDC? Did someone say earlier they paid money to go and see ACDC?
I did. I've seen him twice. When I was 19, 18 or 19. No, I was 17, I think. I was 17 at Ozfest.
Do you think that they were as good?
No.
Oh,
No, but I mean, they gave it hell. They gave her best shot, and I still rocked out like I was 17. So I was happy.
See Ozzy in '95 with Korn and the Deftones. That was a pretty good concert.
I seen Corn. I seen Corn probably 9 years ago, and it wasn't the same Corn that I seen when they first came out when I was in high school.
I saw them right before they made it big. They opened up for Ozzy, and it was like I went back to high school talking my head off about Korn. Everybody's like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?" Next thing you know, Shoots and Ladders come out.
I don't know about anybody else, but I cried for days when Ozzy died. I cried like a little baby. I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm turning into a little softy.
I think the whole world collectively cried when Ozzy.
Paul Walker and Chester Benningfield for me was just.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. They recently toured in the past 2 years. My young fella went to it and felt really let down about it. So
look at Axl. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Flash still looks good.
Yeah, he does. He was actually
fucking different.
He was actually Flash. The last time that before this, the last time that AC/DC did tour, Slash actually was touring with them. Did their guitar playing. So I was expecting that as well, but he did not this time, which would have been cool because I got a twofer.
I would have loved to have been able to see them back in there. I mean, I'm a massive Matchbox 20 fan, and I didn't get to see them. My brother got to see them when they were first starting out and hit the piss with them afterwards. Still remember those stories, a lucky bastard.
I was when I was started off as a Sublime, a Ramones, a Sex Pistols.
God, the Ramones opened up for Zombie when I went in '94. They got booed off the fucking stage and drug off.
Yeah, I liked them when I was young. I haven't listened to them in years.
What about?
I don't understand. I don't. The Ramones, I'll never understand.
Comes to me. I've got to say, you might shoot me down, but Pink's got to be one of the best touring artists I've ever seen.
Pink?
When it comes Pink.
Yeah.
When it comes to singing, not missing a beat, like fitness, and putting on a performance.
Yeah, she's definitely a performer. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You get the full performance.
Believe it or not, I got strung in to watch was Katy Perry. I got forced to go to that one. Did not want to, and her choreographic, the whole thing was amazing.
Pushed through the doorway.
Oh yeah.
No, look, Nickelback was fantastic.
I've been there a couple times. Yeah, they do put on a good show.
Go ahead. There was this one they brought out this tray of beers. They probably do it at every concert, and because I've been to each of their concerts here in Australia, and there was a bloke standing up on the railing on one of the platforms, and they lobbed a beer with the bulb end, of course, and he caught it. The spray's gone everywhere, and he scaled as much as the whole thing as a choreography thing with the light on that bloke, and it was just a random person. You couldn't ask for a better setup and a better ending.
I took my daughter to see them, Bush.
Bush. Rush. I love Rush. Cinderella.
Bush, Seether.
Live?
My Darkest Days. That was a really good concert. Nickelback.
And you guys are gonna hate me, but on this one, but I was a huge Slipknot fan as well when I was younger.
I like
I've seen,
Corey Taylor with his
yeah.
Stone Sour, but Slipknot I wasn't a huge fan of.
But I grew up in the, out here in the country, and it was a little different atmosphere out here than it was in Saginaw when I was a kid. Totally different
Oh,
now.
if you were from Saginaw, you know the band Burnaround then, don't you?
Yeah.
Dude,
Metallica,
I used to
yes.
party with them. Steve, yeah, the Gimp, yep. They were, that's who I partied with in my heydays.
So my
Know your worth,
uncle,
Metallica.
my uncle is the assistant tour manager of Greta Van Fleet.
Oh,
'Cause
awesome.
They're from Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
Yep. So I've seen them numerous. I've gone to my aunt also works for WIOG 102.5,
Oh,
93.3.
really?
So my whole life, my first concert was Godsmack. I had backstage
Oh, there
passes.
you go.
I was only 13 years old. I mosh pitted. I did a lot of things I shouldn't have did, but
So you remember Joe on the four-way and Kaboobie with the captain.
I had a lot of fun. But I mean, I'm 38, almost 39, and my kids are pretty much all gone. And my husband's like, you don't want to do anything, and I'm like, well, I do, but I'm not tired. I've done it, a lot of things. Like I don't want to when I go to a
There's
concert.
not, yeah.
So the other month, when I was actually having bad health, I was working on computer hard drives, and I think I've mentioned this to you, Allie. I deleted all of our family photos from back when my son who's 21 next year, just by accident, pure accident. $220 today, we retrieved 239 gigabytes of data from every photo. And I was just like, oh my God. And I just got this music, this Sweet Disposition, and I think I'm going to choreograph a nice little fucking song to that, video for TikTok to that tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that.
So, between doing everything else. I do love that Christmas tree. Don't tip my turtle.
I have a niche for interior decorating and home design and color matching and doing accent walls, paint, cabinets, flooring. I've redone 2 houses. Didn't know I could do it. It's one of those things that I've grown fond of, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah. I enjoy doing up houses. This is the 4th house we've had. I should say the first that we've had, 4th house, 5th house I've had.
I'm going to run upstairs. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Good luck. All the best with that.
Knowing your luck lately, though, you should probably walk.
Yeah. Sure that you guys know this song. It's one of my favourite ones. American band. I'm not too sure they had too many hits. Better not push fucking Matchbox 20 straight up because you'll be like, what the fuck? You back yet? No. Allie's still up there.
I'm over here scrolling through Cricket projects.
Oh, I'm waiting for a couple of boys to text back to say whether they're coming over for tomorrow night, or tomorrow lunchtime, and then tomorrow night. Where is it? How do I search for a song? I know the album cover if I can. I know the album cover. You're back, good. See if you know this song.
I forgot when I helped Abby Lou out yesterday, she gave me a massive frozen turkey because she doesn't, she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Like, I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm like cooking it. Like, we'll just never eat all of this. And I'm like, she's like, would you want it? And I'm like, you don't have to give me anything, but I mean, we'll cook it,
Oh, a ham?
It was really nice. So I forgot it in my car yesterday. It was still frozen, obviously, but.
You have to cook it?
Well, yeah, it's a turkey. It's a gobble
I
gobble.
thought you said ham.
No, it's a turkey.
Oh. Sorry, my bad. Don't know whether people already know straight away that song, but we'll hook it up to that. Do you know that song?
Sounds familiar.
No?
No.
It's one of my favourite songs. I don't know. It always reminds me of like a small country town in America. Okay. Very, very good song. Desperately Wanting.
Who is it?
Ezra. Desperately Wanting by Better Than Ezra. Very good song.
I'll have to look it up. Sounds good.
I think
they're more popular for that song Good back in the 90s. Living with your it was good. Yeah, that's who Better Than Ezra is. Hey Bernadette, sorry I'm running back and forth doing crafts and balloons and shit because I had about a fucking nervous breakdown trying to do it as a host, so I'm in Allie's box behaving myself.
Yeah, it worked out really good all night. For most of the night.
What would be
I've gotten
really
way more fucking done this way.
What would be really cool is if we could get 8 or 12 people to sing a different song of different backgrounds, and to put it together, produce it, and do it as just a TikTok thing. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet. I don't know how my singing skills are going to be, but I'll definitely be there to have fun.
Well, Annie's in the comments. She says she can belt out a tune. You should be inviting her up.
Yeah, I did invite her. I did invite her up.
Okay. Well, she said she goes all right for karaoke.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey Siri. Message. I can't carry a tune in a bucket of buckets.
Can we get a vocalist to come in and give us some lessons before we start this?
We don't need vocalists.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Hey Siri. Message Isabella.
to save my fucking life.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be on the choir, the honors choir, but that was years ago.
I call bullshit on all ears.
That'd be fun.
I reckon put together a little bit of producing. It'd be, yeah.
Well, yeah, it'd be fun. We'd have to plan it and make sure we, put it out there for everybody so they know.
No, well, it's just saying, okay, here's this song of this version. I need you to record it on your phone. Like, put the AirPods in or whatever, record it to your phone, or if you've got somewhere that you can decently do it. And then it's just a matter of putting it all together in the, and producing it.
Sharon, this thank you so much. This was last year's Christmas tree. With everything going on with the park case and stuff, we kind of went small this year. But yeah, this is my favorite Christmas tree.
Anyone want to pick this song?
Face out
Can
of
you
there.
hear it?
A little bit.
Can everyone hear it?
Not very well. Well, maybe I need to turn my volume up. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, hang on, wrong song.
There we go. Your songs will never forget.
Come on. I want to transfer some money so I can put some cash to these things.
Aw, thank you, Bernadette. No, that's my Christmas tree from last year, but with everything going on, I just decided to go a little bit smaller. And we have 3 kids that are actually going on 4 kids almost that are going to be out of the house. So 3 are out of the house now in college, and then 1 that's about to graduate in 3 weeks. So every kid had a big Christmas tree in their room, 2 living rooms and a dining room. So I got to pick this year just one of our smallest trees, and went with that. No outdoor real festivities. Yeah, but next year. Hi, Piper. Oh, what happened, Reggie? Where'd you go? I thought it got quiet there for a minute.
I was trying to tap the screen and then it had these other lives come across and I ended up in another one.
Oh no, you're a live jumper.
Always.
Did Annie leave?
Probably.
Yeah, I invited her a while ago. Let's see.
Where am I? I might go and sit down.
Oh, it just gave me an invite. It says you can try to co-host with another creator to make your live more fun. I don't know anything about that.
Oh no, this is Isabel.
What?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that either.
You still there, chasing dreams? I'll drop you down, hon.
I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
stalking Alfie's page to figure out what her return address is so I can.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her return address for the card that she's mailing for
Mm-hmm.
me.
I like a lot of I'm a Breaking Benjamin fan. Huge Breaking
Oh,
Benjamin.
yeah.
I've seen them like 8 times.
If you're able to tag it, Annie, she should be still here.
I don't think so. She usually starts her own live in the morning. She hasn't responded. I'm gonna grab my tablet right now and see where she's at. I don't wanna be your stupid girl. Look back boots and banana shades. Do you believe I find myself a new way? I don't wanna be your down.
The FBI has now released a new video timeline with enhanced images.
So you know who that singer is then?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
We can live beside the ocean.
What they say is a person of interest in the Brown. University school shooting. That was super cool, crazy.
Hey Jerry. I didn't even notice he was following me. And Reggie, you still playing music? You still there, Reggie? Oh, okay. It's quiet. It's really quiet. RT's. Okay. I'm like, it's so
I'm over
quiet.
here. The fucking cricket's chirping like a motherfucker. I didn't
I
want
don't
to
know.
interrupt everybody, but
You're good. Chirp, chirp away.
yeah, I'm over here actually getting shit.
I was trying to ring to try and see if my daughter would bring me down a drink, but unsuccessfully.
Ugh.
So I'll go and sit down on this warm, heated seat for a minute. And oh yes. Well, I just found batteries because they just stuck up my backside. Sit that down here. There we go. Oh, there's the pineapple. Were you in that conversation, Allie?
What?
Were you in the pineapple conversation?
I don't know. I don't recall.
So, in the mining industry here, and I had a mate verify it. If you did something wrong, if you stuffed up and you were called into the office, you were going to get one of these.
Oh, a pineapple?
Do you understand it?
No.
Pineapple stands for something different else in America.
You're going to get. I
Yeah,
understand.
it
We've
sure
been
does.
over
Well,
that.
especially on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been over that. But if you're going to get a pineapple up the. Oh, good morning, Jenny. I'll leave that conversation there. How are you?
Yeah, let's leave that where it was. That's
But
not
you
good.
know, if you're going to get a pineapple, an upside down pineapple is you're in trouble.
Oh, okay.
But in America, it means a different thing. Like in the mining industry, it means like you've
Yeah,
done something
swinger.
you've done something really bad. Like you have
Oh.
tipped a truck, you've done something over here, but yeah, that's what they refer to. But then when we started talking about it in America, apparently upside down means
It means you're adventurous.
Yes.
he's coming he's coming to the party.
Yeah.
Whereas,
I didn't even, all the years of my my husband and I's honeymoon, we went on a 8 day, 7 day, 8 whatever cruise. It was a long cruise, but that's when I realized, and that was like a little over 4 years ago, what pineapple meant. I was like, oh my gosh, and it was
well,
yeah.
did you realise, and I didn't realise, that if you put, and I learnt this back in 2000, and so it's probably changed. 2000 and when did Ash and I meet? 2007, 2008. That if you had bananas in the top of your trolley, it meant that you were single and looking to date before Tinder. So yeah,
Interesting.
I didn't want to date.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's actually a known thing as well. You can look that up on Google.
Those are back in the days when we didn't have social media to communicate shit.
Mm-hmm. We just either figured
Are
it
you
out,
serious,
asked,
Jenny?
or just let it go over our
Created
head.
our own signal. It's like a bat signal for whatever tribe we affiliated with.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a hashtag.
Okay, someone talking to Jenny in the comics because the son kid
Oh,
got
I'm
hit.
sorry. I'm over here wandering back. No, honey, I've been wandering back and forth. I'm sorry.
And I've got to look up different coloured loofahs. What are loofahs?
Like loafers, loofahs, loofahs. What?
Good eye on her, honey.
Yep, you got to look up different color loofahs among retirees in the. I don't know what that is. I'm
What are
just
loofahs?
yeah. I'm not there yet. I'm not. I hope I'm not even close, man. I guess now I'm curious.
Shower sponges.
Oh yeah, loofahs. Okay,
All
well,
right.
I mean, I use loofahs. I didn't know they're for retirement
Are
retirees.
they? I've got to keep looking where this camera is on this thing. Are they those puffed out little like exfoliating things?
Yeah, I like
That's what they
they
are.
little poofy scrubs. Yep, and then you put your soap on them and you just scrub a dub. They tie them on their cars to advertise what they're. Oh no.
What?
No.
Sober Jess, get up in the box. We need a deep dive on this. Get up here.
I just. Hey,
Can you
Jeff.
hear me?
Yes.
Is this serious?
Yes. I worked in the villages at a restaurant. It's like a huge retirement community, and that's what they do. Different colored ones tell you what they're into in that way.
Yeah.
Are we talking? And I
It's
apologise
a
for
retirement village that has the highest STD rate.
Yes, exactly.
Get out.
I was going to say,
Seriously.
are we talking
Not even
loofahs
kidding.
for teeth in, teeth out, or like?
It
That's the
could be.
thing. They are some kinky SOBs down there. It's what that place is known for.
Yes, RT, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, so it's not right across America. It's not a.
No, it's a community in Florida. It's a retirement community in Florida.
It's wild. I got really good tips there though, so it wasn't too bad.
So what other?
There's some wild scene. It's like girls gone wild, it's granny's gone wild, and and grandpies. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I only get so in your spring break, do you guys only get 2 weeks holidays? Is that correct?
We get 1
For
week.
like college spring break?
High school, college.
High school's a week, like 10 days. Well, it's only a 7 day.
Get the shit out of here. So that's your spring break is only 2 weeks.
No, it's really 1 week.
Not even.
Yeah, they're
Spring
like
break-
opposing weeks depending on like what college you go to. So it's like 2 weeks in the springtime.
High school.
So our summer holiday that it starts today for the kids at school, 6 weeks holidays.
What?
I went to the wrong school.
Yeah, we're
That's-
doing it wrong
Yeah,
over
but do
here.
they go to school year round and take longer breaks? Ours don't. A lot of your guys' do. They don't take like these long 3-month breaks in the summer.
So, okay, we go to school. Well, we don't. I don't, clearly. Probably should go back to kindergarten. They go to school Monday to Friday, 8:30, 9 till 3.
But how many months out of the year?
So term one, there's 12 weeks, and then they have 2 weeks holidays. Term two, 2 weeks holiday is 12, 14 weeks, 2 weeks holidays. So there's 3 lots of 2 weeks holidays, and then they get 6 weeks at summer.
Yeah, so you go full schedule. We don't. We get this long, like 3-month summer break.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
Memorial
180
to Labor
days,
Day.
right?
Yeah, from Memorial to Labor Day, they're off of school, pretty much.
3 months off school.
Pretty much, they get off. Most of them get out the end of May, around Memorial Day, maybe beginning of June, and they don't go back till the end of August, beginning of September.
Yeah, it used to be.
No wonder you all send them all off to summer camps. For fuck's sake.
I think now in El Paso, that's the way that they went to school. And I think that schedule worked out a lot better for childcare, work, and all other sorts of schedules.
Well, and it keeps them fresh on their academics
yes,
too.
it also keeps their education fresh. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
But by doing a bulk,
Dude, we're in America. You make it make sense. Our public education system sucks. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, all they do is prepare them to take standardized tests. They're not really
Exactly. They don't
learning.
prepare them for real fucking life.
yeah, but at the end of the day, and I'll say this respectfully, half of you all take away a certificate have more life experience than someone with a certificate, and in some cases are more employable than those that just because they have a certificate. So I stand by that. You know, there are some industries, I don't want to have a lawyer represent me that's got a TikTok or Google fucking certificate.
Same here, though. That's same here.
But when it comes to a mechanic or someone like that, I would take a kid that's hands-on, that's been through so far, and then he's willing to do his trade certificate. So, yeah. But
No, I totally agree. I worked at
you can't buy life experience.
No, exactly. I worked at a community college and I worked with foster youth students, and some of them weren't really into traditional education, but we had trades like vocational certificates, which was really awesome.
Yeah. I think that there's ways that, things can be changed. We talk about the American system so much, and, your healthcare system sucks. Your superannuation system, people say to me, what's superannuation? And I said, that's what your employees pay 12% on top of your wage that gets put away, and you get it at retirement, builds up, and, takes the stress off the system. People go, wow, never heard of it. It's a fantastic initiative. Our Medicare system with healthcare, I know you got that Obamacare stuff, but our stuff's just, on the podcast I did last night, and my co-host that sits across from me on this chair, he asked me, would I be willing to pay extra money for extra services because of our budget at the moment when it comes to police officers and nurses and things, because of the terrorist attack at Bondi, and we have a shortage of nurses. I said not until the government curbs their spending on themselves, and I mean on themselves, because having been in that position before, there is a lot of platters, there's a lot of wastage that if they better their efficiencies and they cut so far, I'd probably pay an extra 10 cents in the dollar to have more nurses, or so as that nurse could get a pay rise. So, but what the bottom line is, there's too much wastage in our government.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Healthcare reimbursement, period. If they quit wasting the fucking money and pay the goddamn hospitals what the hell we're billing for, and for the actual services that we're, instead of eating the cost, that would be helpful too.
yeah. Yep.
My grandmother was actually from Australia. She was from Sydney.
I know her, and she is a wonderful lady.
She was batshit crazy, but we loved her.
I didn't know her. It's a small country, but it's not that small.
Right. No, she was great. Yeah, the Bondi Beach thing really hit me hard because I know how proud you all are that stuff like that doesn't happen there. And my heart's with you guys.
Look, the thing being, it's an hour and a half away from where I live, and an hour and a half commute in the car. It's, the side of Bondi Rescue. Boxing Day, Christmas Day, we usually go down there for a swim and catch up with family. You're going to have all these clout chasers that say that they were there and they go there and they do this and do that. Mostly full of shit, but it's an attack on humanity. And
Yeah.
Muslim people that I've spoken to, Jewish people, there was Jewish people that first tried to disarm him that were unalived. And then there was a Muslim guy that acted and disarmed the father for a period of time that saved some lives. So, everyone stood up to, and did things under courage and out of circumstances that most people would falter. There's some negative stories coming out about those that were first responders. We don't know. Let's wait and see what the outcome is. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be a religious conversation. They got their guns. They got their guns legally. The father got the guns legally. The son was on the terrorist watch list back in 2019. The son didn't get the guns. The father did. So, all the checks and measures were done. Unfortunately, they were radicalised during a trip to Indonesia and through a trauma period, whereas the husband and wife separated allegedly, and obviously the kid already had that ideology if he was flagged in 2019, and not a good combination. You can't put that much petrol and near a flame. And they had a month off. He had a month off work, the young fella. His work colleague has openly stated. There's a lot of facts. So, yeah, at the end of the day, toughening the gun laws here in Australia is a weak excuse. It's a weak weak government to come out and say that's what we need to do. We need to do more around immigration, and I think that's showing in Europe. That's showing in England. It's showing in the UK, France. At the moment, that we open the doors, but leave your problems and your fights at the tarmac. Because we all want people to live and assimilate into the countries that they're coming for a second chance. Because they're at the end of the day, they're leaving their countries for one reason, and that's to get away from it. Don't bring it here. So yeah.
I completely agree. I'm all for, maintaining your culture.
Yeah,
But
we're a multicultural community.
yeah, you
Australia.
especially. I mean, we're very similar in that sense. The States and Australia.
Just like I say, it's one of those ones where we can, certain things don't coexist, certain religious things, but as I've said, leave your problems on the tarmac when you arrive because you're escaping it. Let's go, get on with life. There's only one way of life once you walk through that door, and that's the Australian way of life, and that's everyone getting along and living the best life. If you want to do this type of shit, well, I'm happy for you to go back to where you come from. If you're born here and you do it, well, then we talk about different levels of punishment. That's how I stand.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Let me ask you, that incident with the horse on the beach, have they found any connections to this event?
It's been simmering. The anti-Semitism has been simmering here for some time. The freedom of speech, weak government. Have they found anything that you're not going to find anything saying a red flag? But the very next day, or 2 days later, there was a protest at that exact location. We're not talking in Western Sydney or anywhere else. It happened there. So when you got the Palestinian situation, the Israeli, and then you got the Hanukkah celebrations happening at Bondi, doesn't take a genius to put it together that was going to be a flashpoint. So, and it's a very populated area and a mixed ethnicity, very Jewish liberal area. And the last words he said to his workmates was he wanted to be remembered. So, Bondi Beach, Bondi Rescue, everything. It just, yeah. It's a shame. Like I said, it's not, fuck what everyone says about religion and everything. Yeah, I've got my views. It was an attack on humanity. It could have been my son playing on the beach, and the way that they were aiming and shooting, it was whoever was in the closest proximity that they were trying to hit to cause as much carnage. So, there was a one lady who's come out in the newspaper. Her name was Jess, and she took a bullet and she was laying on top of a 3-year-old child and comforting her whilst she was bleeding. And when the parents were looking for her and she'd hopped off and the parents come over and rushed over, it was like they were on the news. And they said, no, it's not her. She said, no, it's not her blood. That's from me. And they were very, but we do that as Australians. Look at the bloke that ran towards the bullet fire. I don't know what old mate ran and threw. I don't know what he was thinking that was going to achieve when someone's shooting bullets at you when you throw a wine bottle or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. But very sad. They set themselves up in a prime location though, so to create as much collateral damage as possible.
They always do, it seems like.
Well, look at the guy that did that shooting from the casino windows. Looked at all those rooms over there, and booby cordoned off all the rooms. See you later. Know your worth. Blocked off all those doors and had all guns set up around the room and planned it for days and brought in the guns, the pew-pews. He knew what he was. He was well and truly set. That's.
It's crazy here because it's touched, like 3 different events have touched people I know. I had 3 friends that were there in Vegas, and then my hometown, there was a pew-pewing in Virginia Beach, and then Virginia Tech, my boyfriend at the time was attending there. So it's like, it's not what if, it's like, when is this going to happen again?
Right.
Yeah.
Sad.
But I will say this, and I know it gets very touchy. Look at the way our police here trained, and I'm going down a very touchy topic. Look at the way our police cordoned off that area, shut it down immediately and processed, and left it closed for 3 days or 2 to 3 in one of the most populated areas. And look at the Idaho 4 House. I mean, they couldn't put tape up properly at that place. And
oh my gosh.
so, that it just goes to show the difference of, yeah. But
Yeah, the police there, it just seemed like they didn't know what the hell they were doing.
But it just goes to show that the different levels of training and they'll do what they want. So, the Charlie Kirk situation, in this instance, they would already laid turf and a monument, whilst our police are still thoroughly doing everything so as they get everyone involved and they can do background checks so as they don't rush through things. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I live in Florida now, and probably a month ago, they named a portion of a road Charlie Kirk Way. Not to get too deep in that, but I think it's kind of wild.
Yeah. Sometimes things don't need to be too much politicised. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Know what you mean. So what time is it there?
Bedtime for me. I was just about to say that. Allie, I'm going to have to go to bed. It's great catching up, talking. Allie.
Yeah, I'm here.
What did we say 4 hours ago that I was going? But yeah.
Sorry, it's my fault.
No,
that's all right. No, I've been.
The loofah situation.
Took me 3 hours to do a job that was supposed to take 2 an hour and a half. Sorry.
The loofah situation was pretty funny.
Oh, look, I'm keen to know if there's any more. Like, just for, when I end up in a retirement village in fucking America, don't want to be ended up with STDs, but I wouldn't mind knowing a few tricks here and there.
Allie, next time
Yes.
we'll have them look up things in the Urban Dictionary.
Sounds
There you
good.
go.
I'll have one handy next time.
Definitely. Definitely. See, I didn't get to answer a question here the other week about the scariest thing. The scariest thing growing up. My brothers scared me. We had timber windows, and do you know how timber windows rattle? They babysat me for a night while mum and dad went out, and it was a lounge room like a square like I'm sitting in now, and there's glass windows there's glass windows there's a lounge there, and the pricks put it on TV. And so I'm 5 years of age, 6 years of age, watching it at the best of times, because my brothers were really, they thought they were funny. And then they said they're just got to duck outside. Like, so I've got my face covered going, well, where'd the pricks coming back in? And they got their mates from a couple of doors up to come and shake all the windows on the house. I can't fucking look at a storm water drain ever again. But yeah.
That's so messed up. Oh my God.
Yeah, true story. My brother
That's
passed
awesome.
away here 2 years ago, and I had to read out the eulogy, and his mates were there in the crowd. And yeah, I told that story of how it terrified the fuck out of me. But in repayment, because I, was having nightmares and freaking out, my parents made them sleep with me on and off for 8 months until I got over it, so sucked into them. So
RT, make sure you check your inbox.
That's hilarious.
She did.
Oh,
She
okay.
did.
Okay.
right.
Are you getting ready? I'm getting ready. I got to get some sleep before, at least a little bit of sleep extra. So
Yeah, you do.
I
I've been up
know.
since
Live for a
4.
little
I've seen
bit
you
now
on
that
here,
I'm
girl.
caught up and not in the middle of fucking making a mess.
Yeah,
of shit.
I woke up at 10 to 3 this morning with my dog eating a possum and pandemonium in the house. Not in the house. He
Oh,
was
shit.
outside, obviously. But thank gosh.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I would have freaked out. I mean, I couldn't get my English bulldog away from this possum, and I thought for sure this possum.
That was funny.
I thought the possum was definitely schmurdered, and
But it wasn't.
no. So I
Well, it
get
was
my dog.
alive.
Well, listen, it played dead. My
They were
dog's
just
got blood.
playing.
Yeah, my dog's got blood all
This is
all
a
up in the
joke.
mouth, everything. And then I look and I get them all cleaned up, and I'm panicking because there was a lady on here saying like the bacterial infections and all these things.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
like,
think people were getting a little bit too extreme. I love the fucking internet.
so
Possums get a bad rap.
so I just start going down this rabbit hole, and then I look out the window, and sure and behold, the little possum is limping along, going as slow as can be, but he was definitely moving. I was like, he's not schmurdered.
How did he get out from inside the house?
Well, my mom took him out, all the dogs, to go for a night walk. She likes to do night walks. Scary in the middle of a snowstorm,
Because that's what you do.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's my
It's
mom.
peaceful.
Yeah, that's
You Michiganders are crazy.
We
I
are.
like
That's why
the
we
night
wind up in
owl.
Alaska.
That's probably why I'm a night owl too. Is
That's like my mate that does the podcast with me that wants to go and sit in 4 foot of snow and watch a NFL game. And I'm like, no thanks. I'll be in the corporate box up above waving.
right?
And once you get in the middle of the stadium, even if
You'll
you
have
know you
fun.
don't, it warms
Not
up
in
with
me
all
Ugg boots.
the bodies around you.
My Ugg boots will be wet.
You'll be dry by the time you leave.
That
Yeah.
didn't work. Right, I'll leave us to it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head off here, guys. I will
Have a
see
good
you
night.
later on
I'll go live
tonight.
shortly here, guys.
All right. Have a good day.
All right.
It was nice chatting.
Yes, we'll see you tonight. Bye.
Okay.